Do you have the game? Since you'll probably be visiting the playground again with Punch Girl in a couple of years, what playground set was your most hated as a kid? Oh, I hated the plastic slides that turned you into Static Shock. Those things are fucking batshit.
Oh, with the weird like texture on it, with like
Yeah,
the
those are
lines
bad.
of like meshed up like
No, 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 no,
fibers,
no, no, no.
or
The ones that were all reflective, like steel, that charged you up, so that like you ever play a Kirby game when you get electric and you just run back and forth and,
yeah.
and you get the static power. The slide that's really long and it's all like metal and it's silver
Oh, okay, yeah.
and you slide all the way down and at the end your hair is standing up and you are Super Saiyan. And the next person you touch is fucking getting it.
I did not know about.
Yeah, that was real, right? The fucking static charge slide was one of them. You came off of that shit with Super Saiyan energy floating off of you.
The ones that got really hot.
They got very hot. They got stupid hot. Yes, 100%. They were like heat, like attracting. They were so poorly designed. I feel like I've seen flesh peel off on one of those things.
God.
You know, like the worst, the absolute worst, or frozen over high enough for you to fall off and hurt yourself, break your legs. Yes, they were terrible engineering nightmares, but I'm sure they were affordable, so they were everywhere. Um, you know, shout outs to anyone that was on one of the small swings that tried to do the full loop de loop.
What?
Oh yeah, the big swings you couldn't do it, but people would go on the small swings and try to get over them. Right?
Never.
Psychotic shit.
Never. I would never. What the frick?
That was a thing. That was absolutely a thing. And it's not a clean loop de loop. It's more of a you're about to die, but you just passed the point, right? But for me, my worst memory is going into I feel like I listened to my stupid cousins and I got into one of those like baby swings with the
oh no, with the legs that you have to put your legs through and you were too big and you almost got caught. Big.
Yep.
Oh, that's scary.
I was like 8 or 9 maybe.
That's very scary.
And I got in and I couldn't get out. And I was stuck in there for a while and I fucking got like, yeah, my cousins were like, no, they pushed me in to do it and then couldn't get out. And I remember wondering if they were going to have to cut it off of me because it was metal, you know? And the plastic.
Oh, you're talking about like the ones with like the metal bar and the T-bar, and
yeah, it was like a diaper. It was like a metal diaper. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you were just like stuck. Your legs are stuck in this thing, and I was in it for a while. I don't remember how long the time was, but it was long enough that like no one could pull me out. Like after they all stopped, everyone stopped laughing and were like, "Oh shit, no, really?" And then like they were trying to pull me one way and grab from the other side, and they couldn't get it. And
did they grease you up?
We had to call for like the park staff people that came over, and like we're wondering if we're gonna have to call like 911 or something or whatever. But like the staff people were able to just angle it in a way that fucking hurt and wriggle it off of me painfully and kind of get me out of there.
Yeah.
But like it wouldn't go
through the flesh and everything.
Exactly. They had to chew me up to get me out there. But like at that point, it sucked. But I was like, I'll take this over them having to get a fucking.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that is to me my number one, and that happened in the park right across the street from church.
Devil Park.
Yeah. So fuck that kid, that park forever, and fuck that type of swing.
Yeah, nothing is scary now, I guess. Remember that I didn't hate it, but remember that thing that you just like you spin and it just goes in a circle?
Oh yeah, the
And then you just
merry-go-round.
and you just hang on to it as people try to flip it as
That
fast
was
as possible.
so dangerous.
That's so dangerous. Yeah, I've seen kids fly off.
Oh
of that
my
thing.
god, I flew. I flew, I got super dizzy, and like, or just the feeling of like, because everyone's like,
Everyone's spinning and spinning and spinning.
right? The whole point was you get on it and then everyone goes way too fast. And then, yeah, you're like, how long can you hold on? And when you go flying, are you going to get a concussion? Hope not.
Hope not.
Because if you're doing it and everyone's going, duh, 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 and then you lean back too far and then your head hits them, you know, it's the craziest, most dangerous shit ever. 1,000,000%. Yeah. Teeter-totters could also get pretty stupid.
Yes.
But only because guess what you're doing with them? You're not teeter-tottering. You're fucking slingshotting. So one person is on one end and multiple friends are on the other end. And then you're all going to jump together and go, duh, and try to get some height.
Damn. Yeah, I've seen people fly over the end of
Jackass shit.
the teeter-totter.
Catapult. Yeah. Like, just, this was meant to be a child's toy, but in you have created a trebuchet. Congratulations.